Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are starting to veer towards just kind of bass music, because, you know, dubstep in a way is it's so broad now that it's, you know, you don't want to end up in a situation where you're classifying every single different subgenre of dubstep, and I think bass music just sort of encompasses, you know, quite a lot of the different styles. You know, music that's predominantly kind of bassline driven, really.
Did you hear it?
Yes, I heard it.
I mean, are you sort of talking about the people like sort of Scuba and like Hot Flush Records who are on like the lighter side of the whole thing, where for instance they can be within like sort of a tech house DJ set because of the tempo that they run at, but at the same time they can also be put into like sort of a dubstep set because they've got both of the elements to it. It's just that it's like going down a certain road and then being able to split and go down each road and then like sort of keep doing like sort of what you're doing, but sort of broadening yourself out to like a wider range of people. But I think, to be honest, like when you start like sort of sub-labeling loads of stuff, it then becomes too formulaic for people to sort of enter into that genre, because if someone's called like dub techno or dub house or something like that, then you've got to adhere to like certain restrictions, and there shouldn't really be any sort of restrictions. So like that's where like the sort of big label of dubstep comes down, that you're able to have all of these things underneath, and you shouldn't really need to sub-categorise them because there's no real point, because if they work together then they work together, and that should be it.
And I think that's what we love about making dubstep.
The fact is that dubstep encompasses everything that everyone likes in music, in terms of it brings a lot more people together that wouldn't have necessarily wanted to have gone to the same party together, because you obviously have like the sub bass, then the bass line on top of that, which, you know, you can do whatever you want with in dubstep. There are no rules anymore. And then like even with like the drum beat used to be like sort of quite syncopated stuff, but now you're able to put in like a 4/4 like sort of house beat to it, running at 140 BPM, and you're able to put that within your set and no one's really going to blink an eye.
Did you hear it?
Yes, I heard it.
And it's attracting a lot of the kind of rock kids, you know, kids that are into kind of harder rock music, and they're all crossing over, and then you've got the guys that were into, you know, garage music, into the more electronic stuff. It's just kind of bringing people together, and I see it as like an extremely positive thing. I think mainly it's from being on a label like NOISEAM that has a tradition of having videos made for them. And I think the first one we got done was Mass.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't remember how that came about.
I think basically like what we've had and what we've been really lucky to have is basically people who have liked the music, excuse me, and being able to like get a visual from it or something like that, or being able to latch onto an idea that they might have had before, and they sort of give us the freedom to be able to say to them little pointers about what we'd like to see in a video or anything like that. I mean, for example, like with the Release the Freak one, I mean, there weren't any stipulations on the content. All we liked it to be was just something slightly different, something that was that looked visually good.
Did you hear it?
Yes, I heard it.
Massimiliano Grai,